Each of us has a goal in life. If you're a college student, there are assignments you need to finish. When exams are near, you promise yourself to do your best to prepare so that you can top the exam. If you are job hunting, you want to prepare for the interviews. So why don't you do it? We're waiting for you to take action. It takes no time to decide what we want to achieve, but we often don't follow through. There's a feeling inside that tells you you can do it tomorrow. And it's okay to relax on Instagram, browse the web, or watch comedy videos on YouTube. By postponing things for tomorrow, we waste time today. And tomorrow never comes. There's a term for it. Why do humans procrastinate? In today's video, let's explore this from a scientific perspective, understand the psychology behind procrastination, and find a real solution to it. Today, we'll talk about laziness. I've always been lazy. My parents tried to change me, but they're lazy too. Such people have a strong desire to rest. Nothing will change in the end. You will fail if you stay in your comfort zone. Tomorrow, I'll do what I should have done 2 days ago. What goes on in the minds of procrastinators? Why are we like this? Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. They leave everything to God. They simply eat and sleep. History of procrastination. Friends, in this video, I won't give you a motivational speech because I believe motivation is short-lived. If you feel motivated after watching a video and start working fueled by that motivation, you will work well for the next few hours. At most, you will be motivated for 2-3 days, but then the motivation fades and you stop working. Here, we'll use science to get to the root cause of procrastination. Procrastination isn't a problem exclusive to our era. It has existed for ages. Thousands of years ago, in 1400 BC, Egyptian hieroglyphs were found. Talking about it, a University of Toronto Egyptologist translated this: "Friend, stop putting off work and let's go home in good time." About 600 years later, in 800 BC, an ancient Greek poet said something similar. Work today instead of putting it off for tomorrow. Work now instead of delaying it. If a catastrophe strikes now, when will you prepare for it? He clearly advises against putting off work for tomorrow, not even for later in the day, because if everything ends suddenly, you won't finish what you set out to do. This has been reiterated by many poets and motivational speakers throughout history, but we have gotten worse. According to Dr. Steele, in the last 40 years, chronic procrastination has increased by 300% to 400%. Today, half the world's population procrastinates frequently. But why do we do so? We need to dig deeper. Think about the things you procrastinate doing. When you have to prepare for an exam or for a job interview, you procrastinate. But have you ever procrastinated while scrolling on Instagram or watching a comedy video on YouTube? Nope. We procrastinate if it's an office project, or exercising, or if it's something emotional, we procrastinate. When I need to say something important, when I have to keep a promise, when I have to reach out to someone, when I need to reconnect with someone, I am always late. Basically, we procrastinate when it's something important, something that requires a lot of effort, physical, mental, or emotional effort. We replace that task with something that is easier and more interesting to us, like browsing social media or watching a film. Deadlines play an important role here. If there's a deadline for our task, we procrastinate until we reach it. Suppose we have to make a presentation and submit it tomorrow. Even this morning, you'll feel like procrastinating and scrolling through Instagram, just for 5 minutes before starting the project. And we're very familiar with how 5 minutes turn into an hour without us noticing. I talked about this in detail in the video on social media. These websites are designed in a way that even if you spend a little time on them, they suck you in, and this little time turns into a long time. But even if you start working an hour later, you'll be hungry and raid the fridge to get the energy to study. After eating, you want to set the mood to be productive. To do so, you start watching comedy videos on YouTube. Another hour wasted, and you start feeling tired, so you think it's better to take a shower and freshen up before starting work. Hours pass, day turns to night, and then an alarm goes off in your mind. You're left with only 12 hours. You need to finish it somehow.
Don't miss out on part 2, where we dive deeper into powerful insights and tips to keep you on the path to success. Thanks for watching, Limitless fam. Keep pushing boundaries and stay limitless.